Imagine a $30 million machine, boasting the most advanced reconnaissance technology on the planet, suddenly falling from the sky like a common bird of prey. 24 MQ-9 Reapers have been destroyed recently, erasing nearly $1 billion from the Pentagon's budget in an incredibly short span of time. What is happening? Why is the pride of the Pentagon failing so spectacularly? More importantly, what painful lessons hidden behind this $1 billion loss could change your own strategic thinking? In life, what causes failure is often not your greatest weakness, but rather the very thing you are most confident in. The US military is learning this. Latest statistics reveal that nearly 20% of the primary MQ-9 Reaper fleet has been destroyed. Why has this once invincible sky assassin become so incredibly vulnerable? The production lines have officially closed, yet the losses continue to mount. This is not just a military setback. It is a clinical case study of technology. Welcome to a deep dive into the price of technological arrogance, where high-tech dreams meet the harsh reality of a sophisticated and deadly Iranian air defense net. To be fair, the MQ-9 Reaper is a genuine technological marvel. It is larger, faster, and more capable than its predecessor, designed to dominate the modern battlefield. It can fly continuously for dozens of hours, hunting targets with precision while its operators remain thousands of miles away in the safety of a control room. It was born to dominate asymmetric wars, environments where the United States maintains absolute control over the skies and faces no real threat from the ground below. Armed with Hellfire missiles and JDAM bombs, it became the ultimate tool for surgical strikes, allowing for high-stakes missions with zero risk to American flight crews. But then the environment changed. The skies over Iran and its proxies are no longer the permissive playgrounds the Reaper was originally designed to operate within safely. Iran has built a dense, multi-layered fire net. The reason for the Reaper's failure is simple yet brutal. The world moved on, but the drone did not. The Reaper was built for counter-terrorism against enemies without radar. In a contested airspace, its large size and slow speed make it a massive flying target. When faced with sophisticated long-range missiles, the very features that made the Reaper a great surveillance tool turned into fatal flaws that led to its downfall. It is essentially an expensive, slow-moving sitting duck. Without stealth or high-speed maneuvers, it cannot escape the lethal reach of modern, indigenous Iranian defense systems. Even elite aircraft like the F-15E and A-10 are facing unprecedented challenges. This conflict serves as a sobering wake-up call for the future of aerial warfare. Every lost drone is a permanent hole in the inventory. Since the production line is closed, these losses cannot be easily replaced, creating a strategic vacuum. War by remote control using expensive assets is no longer a free ride. The era of low-risk dominance is fading, replaced by a much more costly reality. The story of the MQ-9 Reaper is more than just a tale of missiles and budgets. It is a profound lesson for all of us today. Lesson 1. No formula for success is permanent. What made you a winner yesterday can be the very thing that defeats you today if you refuse. Refusing to adapt to a changing environment is a death sentence. The Reaper dominated for a decade, but its inability to evolve made it a liability. Lesson 2. Do not make yourself too expensive to fail. Experts point out that the Reaper is now too costly to be used as a disposable asset. In business and life, if you build a system that is too heavy and expensive to operate, you lose the crucial ability to experiment and fail. When the world becomes volatile, small, flexible, and low-cost structures are the ones that survive. They can take risks that the giants simply cannot afford anymore. The US military is currently forced to reevaluate their entire heavy drone strategy. They are searching for a way to regain their lost edge in battle. Are you too confident in your own most advanced weapons? Have you forgotten that the world outside has changed while you were busy celebrating your past? Clinging to old glory is the fastest way to get shot down in the modern age. Change is the only constant we can truly rely on. Thank you for watching this analysis. If you found these insights valuable, please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into modern strategy. We will continue to dissect the world's most expensive lessons. Until next time, stay adaptable, stay curious, and we will see you in the next video. The Reaper was designed for a world that no longer exists, a world where the sky was a safe sanctuary for American power and surveillance. Iran has spent decades perfecting its response to American drone technology, developing a sophisticated domestic industry focused on air defense and electronic warfare capabilities. It's not just about missiles. Electronic warfare plays a massive role. Disrupting the link between the pilot and the aircraft can be just as effective. The psychological impact on the operators is immense. Watching a multi-million-dollar asset disappear from the screen in an instant is a haunting experience. Each crash provides the adversary with valuable intelligence. By studying the wreckage, Iran can further refine its tactics and improve its own drone designs. The vulnerability of high-end tech is a paradox. The more complex a system becomes, the more points of failure it introduces for a clever enemy. The fire net is not just physical missiles. It's a comprehensive web of sensors, radars, and shooters working in total harmony to deny air superiority. While the US loses billion-dollar fleets, its adversaries are moving toward low-cost attrition warfare. This shift is fundamentally changing the economics of modern combat. Can the Pentagon continue to spend billions on platforms that are easily countered? The financial burden of maintaining these legends is becoming nearly unbearable. Inside these walls, a quiet revolution is happening. Strategists are realizing that the old way of war is ending and a new era is beginning. Geopolitics is shifting. The ability of mid-tier powers to challenge superpowers with asymmetric technology is the new defining feature of our current global landscape. The Reaper was a bridge between the old world and the new. It proved the value of unmanned systems, but also revealed their greatest limitations. What comes next will have to be different. It will need to be faster, stealthier, and perhaps much cheaper to lose without causing a national crisis. Innovation is the only way forward. The race between offense and defense is accelerating, and the prize is nothing less than the control of the skies. To understand the present, we must look at the data. The numbers don't lie. The era of the giant, slow drone is reaching its inevitable conclusion. The international community is watching closely. Every incident sends a message to both allies and rivals about the current state of American military technology. For the troops on the ground, the loss of these eyes in the sky is more than just a financial hit. It's a loss of protection. The technical analysis shows that Iranian missiles have become incredibly precise. They are no longer the Scud-era weapons of the past, but modern precision tools. Iran's geographic advantage, combined with its mobile launch platforms, makes its air defense network incredibly difficult to target and destroy before they can fire. We are literally watching history being rewritten. The tactics that worked in the 90s and early 2000s are being rendered obsolete in real time. The end of the Reaper's production doesn't mean the end of drones, but it marks the end of a specific philosophy of air power and dominance. The future belongs to the swarm. Instead of $1 billion target, the military of tomorrow will deploy thousands of low-cost units that can overwhelm any defense. Every legend has a weakness. For the Reaper, it was its lack of adaptability to high-threat environments that eventually led to its fall from grace. There is a certain sadness in seeing a great machine fail, but in that failure, there is the seed of the next great technological leap forward. The destruction of the 1B legend is a reminder that in war, as in life, nothing is invincible. Every shield can be broken with the right spear. We must learn from these events or be destined to repeat them. The cost of ignorance is far higher than the cost of a few drones. The sky has always been the ultimate frontier. Whoever controls it controls the narrative of the future, but that control is now being challenged. From the ashes of the Reaper, a new generation of technology will emerge. It will be smarter, more resilient, and better prepared for the fire. The debate in Washington is just beginning. How should the US respond to this loss of air superiority in key regions like the Persian Gulf? The Iranian fire net is still there, waiting. It is a constant reminder that the rules of engagement have changed forever in the Middle East. We are at a crossroads. The decisions made today regarding military technology will define the safety and security of the world for the next 50 years. Technology is a double-edged sword. It can provide unprecedented security, but it can also create a false sense of invulnerability that is easily shattered. One small missile can bring down $1 billion program. This is the essence of asymmetric warfare, where the weak can effectively neutralize the strong. The Reaper was that hawk for many years. But the ground it was hunting over has now developed its own ways to strike back at the predator. The balance has shifted. The legend has been broken, and the world is now forced to deal with the consequences of this new, uncomfortable reality. Knowledge is power. Understanding why the Reaper failed is the first step toward building something better and more effective for the challenges of tomorrow. The door is closing on the old way of thinking. The invincibility of high-tech assets is a myth that has been thoroughly and effectively debunked. Adaptability is the ultimate weapon. In nature, in business, and in war, the ability to change is what separates the survivors from the extinct. We must look to the next generation. They will be the ones to solve these problems and build the systems that will protect our future world. The story doesn't end here. It is just the beginning of a new chapter in the long and complex history of man and his machines of war. Behind every machine, there is a human mind. The ultimate contest is not between drones and missiles, but between the thinkers who create them both. From this perspective, our conflict seems small, but the lessons we learn from them are vital for our survival and our progress as a species. Keep your eyes open and your mind flexible. The world is changing faster than ever, and those who can see the change are the ones who lead. The 1B legend may have been broken, but the spirit of innovation and the drive to excel remain as strong as they have ever been. Don't let the fire net catch you off guard. Stay informed, stay sharp, and we will see you in our next deep dive.